We are Bazak. It's Amari Love, aka the Diamond Teeth Nerd, aka Ladies Love Amari. I'm just playing. How y'all doing, man? Yo, so I talked about this the last post and the last post before this, right? Ever since I watched the movie Sinners, I have been so inspired, bro. Like, one, I mean, and I Dot just performed yesterday, the GNX tour. That shit was amazing. I'm acting like I was there. I was watching that shit all through freaking through Instagram posts. What's up, P? Hey, P, man, you be blowing up my email, man. Yo, you man? Yo, man. Listen, hey, you blowing up my email. I'm like, yo, I appreciate it because there's a bunch of stuff that I'm not in tune with. But jeez, just slow down a little bit, por favor. No, no, it's all good. It's all love. I'm not taking it no way. But I'll be like, geez, like I'm here like, you know how you be checking your email for some like, oh man, this might be an opportunity or something. I'm just like, what the fuck? But it's all good. I appreciate it. I don't want you to feel any type of way, but I am grateful. Um, but man, what was I saying? Hey man, me too. Me too. Um, so and especially now I've been trying to listen to a lot of old stuff and listen to um things that I haven't heard before. And I'm trying to balance my time too, because then I also read a lot. So like not read, but I like listening to audiobooks and watching YouTube videos that um that can educate myself. Like recently I've been watching like all of Ryan Coogler's interviews, and this guy is so smart. No, it's all good. I mean, hey, it's all good. I appreciate it. You tap in when you tap in. Like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm grateful for anyone that taps in, and I appreciate you being like solid. You feel me? So like, thank you so much. But I was actually saying this in the beginning of the thing, right? Like I've been so inspired by Sinners, and I was watching a bunch of videos with Ryan Coogler and him explain just like not only his thought process and inspiration behind it, um, and you could just tell how much he cares about the craft and cares about the art and artistry, and like it was just so dope to hear him speak and articulate um not only his inspirations and how it ties into his personal family stuff, but at the exact same time, um just how he weaved all this stuff in. And I remember there's like three times in that movie where I felt like it's crazy to like when you watch a movie, people are trying to bring you into the world, right? So there's a scene where the character's feeling sad or happy or whatever. You, as the person who's making it, you want the audience to feel that, right? And there's a lot of movies that don't execute it that well, but there's three times specifically where I fucking like cried, like where tears just fell down my face, and you could tell that's what he intended to do. He wanted to bring you in that world. Um, and it was just insane. It was insane. I was so moved, and I was like, damn, yo, especially with music. Um, I want to make something that will make somebody feel that way. You get what I'm saying? Like I think that's the goal as somebody who hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Jaden, that means a lot. For real. You not have to say that. Like I thank you so much. Hey, what's that in the chat? My bad. Yeah, I was just sharing like, you know what I'm saying? Again, I was talking about sinners and stuff like that, and like just I can't wait to make something. No, for real, thank you. Like that did not have to come out your mouth, and I appreciate the good energy, you know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. Thank you so much. Um but I think that's the goal as a creator. You want to have people feel. You get what I'm saying? When you're making something genuine, you're making something authentic. It's gonna shout out to Colombia. It's gonna make you um, it's gonna resonate. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched the movie on Thursday. What's today? Sunday, going on Monday. Um, I'm still thinking about it like every day to the point where uh, huh? Okay. Uh, so I'm still thinking about it today, and happy 420 Easter. I'm not celebrating 420. I'm about to be a month in not smoking. This is amazing. I don't know if it's been a month, but it feels like a month. So yeah, like that is definitely the goal right now. Like that's the goal. I want to make something that can make people feel, to bring someone into your world and then have them feel those emotions. Um, have them feel those emotions that they felt. Yeah, no, it's all good. I ain't tripping. Like I was just talking to my homie about this too. She was like, "You, it's about time you start smoking." Like, man, I ain't saying I'm gonna do this forever, but I feel good. I feel great. So because of that, I'm gonna continue. Sí, yo hablo español, pero I ain't gonna do that for too long, bro. I'm gonna butcher shit up. They gonna take my Puerto Rican pass away. Um, yo puedo hablar español, though, pero eso no me my first language, bro. Um, and dang, see, y'all done threw me off. No, I feel good. I feel good not smoke. I feel good. I feel mentally clear. I feel just I'm at peace. So like I don't even. I feel like if I go back into bad habits, God gonna take away all my blessings. So it's not for right now. You get what I'm saying? I think I'm focused. I'm laser focused. I have dropping some music on my birthday, which is next month on the 17th. And I'm just trying to catch the signs, man. That's really what it is. Now, for me right now, it's about catching the signs and when inspiration sparks to act on it. Cause like, my I always talk about how my time is limited. It is and it isn't, and I think it is a double-edged sword. I don't even like that term. Um, it's a benefit that like I have to work a 9 to 5. It's a benefit that I have to jump on the bus, right? Because I used to look at these things as a, oh my God, oh, I'm on the bus. I no girls are gonna like me because of this, and like I'm working all the time, so I have no free time. I can't do nothing. Bullshit. Like all that's bullshit. These are things that I'm creating in my brain, right? And I'm utilizing my time so effectively, right? Even like the balance of not being on social media. Like if I'm at work, I'm not really on social media. I'll jump in for a second, look at some shit. All right, click, 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 like whatever. Support the things that I genuinely support and jump off. Um, I think the piercings are dope, but I don't want to answer that question like that because if you said you're young, so that's kind of I don't even those thoughts don't even come in my brain. Um, uh, but yeah, piercings are cool. Um, and what up? Um, damn. See, I look at the chat and then get thrown off. See, this is still me pulling toxins and shit out of my system. Uh, may peace be upon you. May the Lord be with you. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. God's been good. God's been good. God has been so good. See, look, I got God tatted right here. God. God has been so good, and I've been definitely doing everything in my power to be in tune, right? And I think it's important to um I think it's important to that's why I've been making it an effort to clear my mind on a constant basis and make sure that I have that clarity. That's what quitting smoking has done for me. Nice now the Lord says spread the gospel. Absolutely. It's my conflict, not conflict, but you know what my challenge lies, right? Because I wouldn't consider myself a Christian, right? And I'm not religious, right? However, we can get into deeper dialogue on this, but I kind of don't want, not now. I don't think that I've gained the skill set word wise to be able to like truly articulate what I know, right? Just because I've done a lot, I went through what I was going through, my spiritual awakening per se, right? um I've had the luxury of studying God, right? But from different angles, if that makes sense, right? So and throughout my journey I've realized that um these different religious bodies are all people's way of interpreting God. You get what I'm saying? So because of how important God is to every culture, right? Like, if I don't want to isolate my audience, right? Because, if I'm subscribed to this, and let's say someone, someone's a Buddhist, or someone studies Islam, or someone studies, some ancient African spiritual system, right? I don't want to, my fear is to, I like alienate my audience by leaning in just one specific way. So my goal is to be able to talk about God and talk about the divine, and just how to be able to, that's why Jesus is the best example, right? You know what I'm saying? And there's a version of Jesus in all these different religions, and just different, right? Because, like, even if you look at the context of the book, like, Jesus never called himself a Christian in the actual book itself, but he lived and was an example of how to live in this universe, even throughout all the BS, right? So, um, so yeah, that's my goal, to be able to talk about the divine and the source and God. You know what I'm saying? I'm using these words interjectively, right? Um, and how to live accordingly, but do it in a way to where it translates to all audiences. Like, this is kind of actually interesting. So, the world's oldest complete book, right? It's called the Maxims of Ptahhotep. Today's Easter, so he rose today, Lord, today. Lord, today at the tomb, and now seated to the right hand of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, and nothing the gospel of peace. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, I'm very familiar with the story of Easter. And this is why I think, no, I do not know Relic Cart. I'm not familiar with that. But anyways, there's the world's oldest complete book is called the Maxims of Ptahhotep, right? And Ptahhotep was a priest in, like, ancient Egypt, right? Which the word for Egypt in those ancient times is actually called Kemet. And in the language, which is mistakenly called hieroglyphs, it's called the Middle Neter. The word Kemet means black land, right? Anyways, so the Maxim of Ptahhotep is the world's oldest complete book, and it was a book that was made for the author's spiritual son, meaning whoever would read this book would know how to live in accordance with what's called, if you go by the New Testament of the Bible, read Act 3, verses 3 and 4. I'll check that. Do you have the name of the you said verses 3 and 4. Anyways, so boom, in this book, right? It was instructions on how to live in accordance. It was something called Ma'at, right? And what scholars know, what people that have done research in these spaces, right? Especially African scholars who studied ancient African history and spirituality, right? Ma'at was misinterpreted as a deity, where, like, they'll say, like, oh, these are God. Matthew verses 13. All right, bet. Thank you. I'm gonna screenshot that. So Ma'at is a principle. These are is a netter, right? Which these netters are just principles of the divine, or not, or attributes of God, or attributes of man, right? In conjunction. So this book was made as a way to know how to live in accordance, in balance in the universe that God has created. You get what I'm saying? And even in those times, right, which is like 5,000 years ago, or whatever the case may be, he knew that in those times there are people that um, studied different religions and had different institutions of study of how to worship and praise God. So he wanted to create something that was universal, to where it wouldn't alienate anybody from being able to read this and go in accordance. So when I read that, like, I read the backstory prior to reading the book, I thought that was very interesting, right? I was like, oh, this is dope. You feel me? Like this is something that you're able to, because it's not because you know how like in a lot of religious texts, it's a combination of stories, right? Stories that took place in ancient times and how God spoke to people or spoke to people throughout different and inspired people throughout different things. Especially like in the Old Testament, or like how God created life, and then just like you have the story of like Job, or there's just different examples of um how God intervened, not intervened, but just God was uh present during these times, and how it's used as a message to and enlighten you spiritually, right? Um, so I'm sorry. Amen. And nah, I mean, I drink coffee, but I'm in Miami, so it's like I drink coladas and shit in the morning, but not nothing too crazy. Anyways, so so I say this to say, right? This is what I want to be able to do with music, right? Because I know, you know, I'll someone sees me, I'm gonna get stereotyped. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mixed Latin kid with diamond teeth and jewelry and tattoos, right? Sometimes you're like, is he black? Is he Spanish? Is he Indian? He's you know what I'm saying? I'm like in this weird gray area. So um but when I speak and articulate myself, I come off, you know what I'm saying? People can see, oh, he has a brain. Um, you're so funny. Miami, Florida, a nice place to go, dude. He's watching over you now. He's ready for you to come up to. Well, I ain't trying to go up there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to. I got stuff to do here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm picking up what you putting down. You feel me? I always say that. And I heard Regina View say that shit one time, and I keep saying it in regular conversation. Um, nah, I ain't gonna hold you. Look. Trust me. Uh, I know, but he's. Nah, I'm with. I'm. Trust me. Me ain't got like this, son. Look, hey, you want to see something cool? Actually, I was at my homegirl's paint class thing or whatever. Shout out to SJ, and we had to do a paint class, and what's it called? Um, look, look. Even though, and don't make fun of me, right? I put or don't. It's not my Jesus. I put a hat on him, so I kind of made him like a modern Jesus type stuff. But that's what we had to paint at the paint thing. So like, you know what I mean? I'm in tune. You get what I'm saying? Oh, thank you. You said you brush your teeth. Yeah, you brushing your teeth with coconut oil. We said I brush my teeth with coconut oil. Thoughts? Yeah, it's called. Well, I don't know if you're supposed to brush your teeth with coconut oil, but I know coconut oil, like you could oil pull. So what I read and what I researched or whatever, that when you oil pull, if you swish the coconut oil in your mouth, pause for 20 minutes, it pulls all the plaque. That's the word. That's what it's supposed to be. It'll pull that from you, and then I do that too. I actually have coconut oil in my bathroom. That's very nice. So I reckon getting the new test. Yeah. The thing is, man, again, I um, when it comes to, like, yeah, look, me and God like this. You get what I'm saying? And I think there will be some point where I will be able to like clearly articulate my point of view. Because I don't the when it comes to religion, right? Um, I'm very cautious, or just I'm very mindful of the way that I have to talk about, because again, I'm not necessarily a Christian, right? And but I do receive, you know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't have no problem sitting in church. I can sit in church and listen to the pastor speak, and his message from God will speak through him, and it will resonate with me or whoever needs to resonate with. But and it comes specifically to the specific religion itself, I might not necessarily agree with everything, and that's okay. I don't think, again, because like there's things that I picked up from, like it's like for like Buddhism, for instance, right? I think meditation is something that's extremely important and it's very helpful. I'm a big fan of police. Oh nah, bro. I ain't with none of that. Nah, nah. I'm good. That you see that you lost me there. We can talk about religion and Christianity. I'll sit in church, all stuff. Police? I'm a rapper, bro. Y'all gonna have me. They gonna cancel me. Why would I want to be a police officer and put myself in a situation where someone's gonna try to fuck with me? Like, yeah, I get it. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna join the law. Nah, bro. Unless I'm doing some like spook that sat by his door stuff, because that would be the type of I don't want no smoke with nobody. I mean, letting everybody go free. That's not my place. That's not my place or purpose. I don't think that would actually go well with me. I'll be in that bitch. Oh, you got 5 guns in the trunk. Turn the camera off. Listen, my G, you need to tighten up. All right, look, you gotta go. All right, just get the fuck out of here. Like, bro, I ain't finna do. I ain't no, bro. Hell nah, bro. I cannot. I'll play a cop in a movie. Shit, I'll be in Bad Boys 5 real quick. Mike Lowry's son, or his I could be what can I play if I was in Bad Boys? Because like you know how Mike Lowry, see I could have played. I ain't gonna say that because the homie that got that role, he deserved that role. I would never like say I'm supposed to be this person. This I kind of think that's lame when people do that. But but you feel me? I might be like his cousin or something. Think like sorry, this surgeon. Bro, I'm a mailman right now. I'm a rapper and a mailman, so I'm pretty much lucky from Tupac. That's my life right now. I'm fine with that. I don't need to. I don't. I will listen to anyone that gets up and wants to be a police officer. Shout out to no, well not who wants to be a police officer with the intention of actually helping the community and actually contributing, right? But nah, that's just not me, man. Look, Jaden, bro, like you on my YouTube, bro. I got hundreds of videos on here, man. Go tap. Like if you haven't tapped in, I would appreciate if you tapped into. I just dropped the freestyle yesterday. No, was it this morning? No, I dropped the freestyle yesterday. Literally yesterday, man. Tap into the YouTube, man. After we get off the live, go ahead and hop on. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't. You feel me? And go look at the music, man. I got so much music on here. It's really good. Nah, y'all finna just have me rapping and tap dancing my feet. Nah, not right now. I'm at work all day. I might actually. Well, no, I'm not gonna work. Today is I need a rest, bruh. So I wanted to make sure I come holler at my YouTube family. You get what I'm saying? But like, I've been working so much today. I'm probably gonna finish. I've been trying to watch. Y'all probably gonna think I'm lame for this, but the OG Super Mario Brothers movie from the '90s. This shit is so corny, but I love it. It's one of my childhood movies, so I've been trying to watch that the past 2 nights. But by the time I finish my routine or working or doing whatever I'm doing, it's like 1, 2 in the morning, bro. So the moment I turn that shit on, I just knock out. He's painted a free Palestine line. It was regular line, but the oil paint raised. That is dope. There's reasons. That's cool. That's actually pretty fire. Um, that's fire. That is fire. Um, Elias, what's happening? Uh, painted free Palestine. That's actually dope that you painted that. My bad. I seen that you stated that earlier, but I didn't. I didn't acknowledge it at the moment. Um, dang, we got a YouTube family going on. That's what's up. W's in the chat for the youth. Not for me, for y'all, for the YouTube family. I appreciate this, man. Low key, y'all help. This is like my. I've been using the lives as like a journal entry. I just come here and chop it up with my mind. That's why I've even been writing in my journal. I literally got I had ordered a journal from Dochi, and I have not wrote in it yet. I literally take it with me everywhere though. It's in my freaking little Jordan bag. What's the homie calling? Wait. This nigga. Can y'all still hear me? Oh, cause my dog calling me right now. What happened? Okay, cool. We still in. My bad. You can hear me? All right, cool. Did you? My dog Liam in this bitch with the skyline, bro. Liam with the skyline, yo. Liam with the motherfucking skyline. That's my dog. Every time Liam come in this bitch, so man, that's you know what, Liam, check me out, bro. Because y'all remember I told y'all these millions are pending, right? When these millions come in, bro, we got to get you a skyline, bro. I might not be able to pay for the whole thing, you feel me? But we might be able to contribute all as a YouTube family. We got to get you the skyline, bro. Elijah, bro. See, look, I be wanting to take your slow and sad. Y'all be in here bugging. Elijah, why you coming here with these sad stories? Cause I know you not what's it called, bro? I know you not I know you capping. It can't be a real thing. Cause if that was ISTG, what you mean? Ain't no way. See, look, this is the thing too. I don't know what does that mean. ISTG, what does that mean? I don't know. Oh, duh. I didn't know that. Liam, what you on right now, bro? It's 420. You must have rolled one up, huh? You gotta relax, bro. Um, oh man, dang, I low key don't want to end this live now, but I gotta call. But you know what? I'm gonna chop it up with y'all. We got like 5 more minutes on here, but I gotta call the homie back because I was gonna drop a song today through YouTube specifically, because it's so good. But like, I was talking to one of my producers, bro, and I'm like, bro, we can't rap on nothing with samples no more. Nah, he ain't on. Don't say that. It's mean. It's funny, but mean. Um, yeah, I was talking to one of my producers. I was like, bro, we can't. I don't want to rap on nothing with samples no more. Yeah, Liam, he said you on crack. Nah, but Liam just like skylines, bro. He ain't tripping. He ain't tripping. Don't even don't see. We could laugh and make fun of each other like on some funny stuff, but not like if someone take it insulting. I don't even want to like, you know what I'm saying? Especially now, like right now, we kind of chilling because it's just us. Imagine in a couple months where I don't know, whatever shit's super big. You feel me? Like, bro, what's up with you? Hey, I appreciate this, bro, because I really be low key. Y'all don't know what I be going through throughout the day, bro. Like high key, I be not going through it, but especially since I've sobered up. I'm saying sobered up like I was drinking too or something like that. Since I stopped smoking, I've realized that I've been holding in like anger, like suppressing anger, and It's not even a conscious thought because like I operate from like that kid space most of the day. Like I'm all happy and like, hey, what's happening? Ooh, ooh. But like I realize I have such a small tolerance for bullshit that I'll fucking like I could snap like this the moment I feel like I'm being treated unfairly or someone's trying to take advantage of. And I realized me smoking all the time was suppressing that. So now I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, on that alien type stuff. Nah, Liam. That's my dog, bro. On that alien type shit. What you mean? What you mean painting? You be painting? Liam, bro. Listen, why you keep saying that? I know you just sitting by your computer cracking up right now, bro, and it's cool. I guess this is a safe space. I'm to the chat. I'm giving this the safe space for y'all to be weird, okay? But man, I don't know. See, no, it's funny. I was watching something yesterday. It's alright. It's alright that Liam Little he is special. So hey, look, I don't know what y'all have it over there, but I have something called ESC classes. Y'all know what ESC is? Oh my bad. I ain't know. Look, I had so in high school, well, this started in elementary school, right? We had something called like not there's not special classes. I think like right. So my classes were smaller classes, right? And then the regular classes, right? It was called ESC. It wasn't like for like the special needs kids, but it wasn't for the smart kids or like regular. It was like this gray area. So they put all the bad kids and all the kids that didn't do any work in these smaller classes. Um, First of all, that is scary. If see, I'm not even saying his name. You even trick me, Elijah. Tripping. Um, so look, check me out, right? I had these like so the classes I used to have like in middle school and high school, they were small. Like they were fucking not small, but it's like instead of 30 kids in the class, it was like 15 kids, right? And you had the baddest kids, like all the kids that was fighting, the goons, like all the bad kids, they were all in these classes, right? And it's funny because and some of the finest females were there. I don't know why. Uh but I'm saying all this to say that at one point in time, when I was younger, I thought I was dumb because I was in these classes. But turns out I'm actually pretty smart. Hey, chill out. Why? Hey, we ain't finna do all that. Liam, it's all good, bro. Look, if you like soap and what was the other thing you said? Soap and what? And shampoo and carpet? Hey, by all means, bro. If you like it, I love it, bro. Man said be a good boy. Bruh, why y'all clowning? Y'all come in here and start clowning. Like I said, yeah, this could be our safe space and be funny. I don't know. They just started having chat beef. Cool, man. It's cool, bro. Y'all good. Nah. We all just playing around and stuff like that. But yeah, man, it's funny. It's fun. It's super fun. I just thought, it's funny. I haven't shared that in a long time because ESC classes was crazy. There's a whole different universe. But look, my YouTube family, I'm really sorry, but I gotta go. I gotta holler at my dog to take this call, and I gotta finish watching Super Mario Brothers the movie. But I appreciate y'all. I know the chat beef is crazy. Liam and Elijah going at it is hilarious, but it ain't even funny. Y'all just being funny. It ain't no real thing or whatever the case may be. We about respecting this bitch. If you tap into this channel, it's about respect. Like as far as like what I'm saying, some real shit. You get what I'm saying? Elijah, bro, we don't say that man name in here, bro. That's blasphemy. Dudes. Yeah, I'm about to watch the Super Mario Brothers movie. The real, like the actual, the one from the '90s. I keep where Luigi's Puerto Rican. Don't ask why. I don't know why they made him that man. That's just what it is. But I appreciate y'all. It's your main man in effect, Mario Love.